Hey guys, it's Annie, and today I did not really plan out what I was going to say for this video, so I hope that what comes out of my mouth is the point that I want to make. I hope that it is encouraging and connects with some of you and is just honest. As many of you probably know, YouTube is taking away monetization for some of the smaller channels. I think you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time within the last year to keep your monetization. I am not being affected by this, thankfully, but when I started out, if I would have had monetization and then had it taken away, that probably would have felt like a slap in the face. So I'm sorry for any of you dealing with that. I was where you are at once. I had a small channel, I wasn't making money, I feel for you. But with that being said, if you're not reaching the 4,000 hours of watch time in a year, you're really not making much money at all off of YouTube. You're maybe getting like $100 within a whole year. So that really shouldn't affect much of anything. But wait, I hope you'll listen to everything I have to say because I have some pointers and tips for you. Okay, but from what I understand, you can still build your channel, get your numbers up, and be qualified to have your channel monetized again. So it's not like if you get monetization taken away, you just will never have it. You just are gonna have to build up to what YouTube wants you to have in order to make money. So do not give up hope. If it's something you want, don't give up from this obstacle. And you know, I'm seeing a lot of people saying YouTube has changed, it's not what it once was, it's all about money now. And you know what? I agree. When I started YouTube, it was this small community and everyone was really like personable and it was just a really exciting time. I started my first YouTube channel with a friend in 2008 or 2009, and then I started this channel, my own, in 2010. It took me until this year, well, 2017, to be able to support myself off of YouTube. And I'm not like raking in the money, like I'm getting by off of my YouTube channel. Side note, give this video a thumbs up if you would like me to do a video about what I make off of YouTube. I want to be transparent, not to brag, but just to show you what you can expect with growing your channel. So hit the thumbs up if you want to see that. But yeah, so it took me almost 10 years to even start to be able to support myself off of YouTube views alone. The first 5 or 6 of those years, I didn't make any money at all. I did it. I made videos because I loved to do it. I loved filming. I loved being in front of the camera. I loved just creating things. I loved editing. I loved interacting with viewers. I just loved it, and there was no money involved. Actually, within that first chunk of time, monetization wasn't even a thing. Like, you couldn't even get paid off of your views. As a matter of fact, I moved to LA 5.5 years ago specifically because of YouTube, and when I moved here, I still wasn't making money off of it. I just loved it that much that I'm like, hey, I'm literally not making any money off of this, but I love doing it and I want it to be like a career path, so I'm just doing it. I moved into LA and that's what I did. But yeah, that is super cool that my hobby turned into what it is now and I'm able to do what I do after freaking 10 years. That's a long time. That's a lot of effort. They say if you spend 10 years on anything, you're pretty much a professional at it. So is that the saying? I think it's the saying. That sounds about right. It's about time 10 years later that I'm a professional now because I'm making money off of it. But if you are getting your monetization taken away, what does that personally mean for you? Were you really making money off of it in the first place? Do you want to grow your channel so that you can make money off of it? Are you really putting enough effort in if that is what you want? Do you schedule your week around filming days and editing days and specific upload days? Because if you want to grow it into something that you can make money off of and make a living off of, you have to treat it like a job. You have to put in the hours like a job. Or maybe you don't want to do those things and this is strictly just like a hobby and, you know, something you do for fun and the money doesn't even matter. If that's the case, what's the big deal about not being monetized? I made excuses for years about why my channel wasn't succeeding. It was everyone else's fault. It was YouTube's fault. My parents and friends didn't show enough support. It was my roommate's fault because they were always home and never gave me space to film. Or how am I supposed to post videos every week when I have a job and I need to make money to survive, so I don't have time to make videos, and by the time I'm done working, I'm exhausted, so how do you expect me to do that? But it wasn't until I stopped making excuses times that I started to succeed. Seriously, back then, if anyone was home, I could not film and would not film because I didn't feel comfortable. Now, I still don't necessarily feel comfortable, but if they're home, I say, hey, can you please keep it down? I need to film. Then I suck it up and I film. And it's okay. And I still don't even put 100% into my YouTube channel, which I should, and I think it shows. A lot of the times I post videos and they only get like 1 or 2 or 3,000 views, and maybe that is part of the YouTube algorithm's fault, because if I have over 200,000 subscribers, there's no way my videos are going out to everyone's subscription feed. So yeah, that sucks, and smaller YouTubers, you're not the only one getting penalized for things, but then I do have these videos that will blow up and get millions or, you know, hundreds of thousands of views, and those are what's keeping me afloat and making it so I can survive off of YouTube. Anyway, I just had to suck it up and own being a YouTuber. For so long, I was embarrassed to admit that I was a YouTuber and that's what I wanted to do, not because I thought it was a lame thing to do. I thought it was super cool to do, but because I wasn't super successful and didn't have all these subscribers and all of these views, I felt like if I told people, oh yeah, I'm trying to be a YouTuber, that I would just look like a failure, like, oh, you're trying, but you're not really getting anywhere. But then I started owning it. I started putting it out there. That's what I want. I'm a YouTuber. I'm trying to be a YouTuber. This is what I want to do. That's when things started happening and growing. And back to the point of it taking me almost 10 years to make this a full-time situation for me, that's a long time that I just stuck with it. That's a long time to just stick with something, especially considering how long I didn't make money off of it for. There were so many times where it felt helpless. I was like, my channel's dead, this is going nowhere. I feel like I'm like staying on a sinking ship right now, but I stayed. I didn't crumble, I didn't give up. Even when no one was watching, I still made videos. That is the biggest thing in succeeding. So many times for so many people, that point where they were planning on giving up and then didn't, right after that is where they find success. So just stick with it. 10 years, I stuck with it. Here I am, finally. I guess what I'm saying is work hard and don't give up. That sounds so cliche, but it's the truth. And I'm not saying that you're not already working hard, but are you, again, be honest with yourself, are you putting your full effort and drive into this? Is this something that you would happily do for no money because you love it so much? Because if it is, then definitely don't give up. Get your views up, post consistently. You should be at least doing 1 video per week, every week. Try to be scheduled, pick a day, pick a time that you post every single week. I still struggle with that. And post videos that you not only enjoy making, but post videos that you would like to watch. And then keep doing that over and over again every week and improve. Use this whole monetization issue to your advantage. This whole thing is probably going to discourage a lot of people with small channels, and many probably will even give up completely, but you're not going to. You're going to keep doing it if it's something you love. Eventually, it will pay off. For example, me. I was where you were at. I just didn't give up because I'm stubborn. I just had to stop making excuses. I spent more time making excuses than time actually making videos. So that's exactly what you need to do. Stop making excuses, start making videos. I'm not saying that to be harsh. That's something that I wish someone would have said to me. I hope this didn't seem like too much tough love, but you can do it. But you have to believe that you can do it. For so long, I waited around for people to believe in me. Like, I can do this. Once I have the support, once I feel like people believe in me, then like I'll know that I can do it. That's not how it works. I'm sorry to tell you that. I wish I would have found that out earlier. No one's gonna believe in you until you believe in yourself. What's wrong? There's my new... We have a guest visitor. It's the one and only Louise. OMG's Louise on Instagram. Oh, she's so perfect. Enough trying to give advice and pep talk you. Leave in the comments your thoughts on this subject. If you are a smaller YouTuber, let us know down there. And I encourage everyone, go check out each other's channels and videos and support one another. I hope that what I've said has connected with some of you, and I wish you the best of luck. Keep going if you want it. But that's all I have for you today. Feel free to subscribe if you have not yet done so, notification bell, etc. You know the drill. But that's it, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye guys.